All right, we are back with another episode of the Top Tier Podcast. This is TheGhostVee, and today we got my co-host.
Third verse.
All right, and across the table from me, we have two special guests today. Going to go ahead and introduce the artist first, Mr. YB Terrion. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm solid. A little hot, but I'm good.
It's a lot of hot.
Yeah, it's a lot of hot, yeah.
And we have Mr. Vine back, one of our guests from before, if you guys will recognize her.
Hey.
How
you guys
doing?
doing?
Doing
I'm good.
good.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Such a bland hey.
Got a lot of.
Hey.
She's working, man.
It's just a lot going on.
I feel it.
A lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you guys here today. So we're going to go ahead and get right into these questions, man. Mr. YB.
Yes.
Where were you born and raised, my brother?
Born in Inglewood, California.
Inglewood?
Yeah, Inglewood. Raised kind of everywhere. Sun Valley, Lancaster, and I've been stuck here.
The curse of the AV, man.
Curse of the AV. Once you here, good luck.
Good luck.
Man, good luck, yeah. So, born in Inglewood, moved to Sun Valley for a little bit, and then I came down here like 96, 97, maybe 99, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I know it was after 95, after my sister was born, but I've been here since late 90s, early 2000s. So
There it is.
quite a while. Yeah. A lot has changed since I came out here too. So
Wow, I'm
Yeah.
sure it has.
yeah, for
Hey,
sure.
that's true though. Yeah, a lot has changed, man. I don't know if it's for the better though.
Well, yeah. I'm not gonna bash the AV because I need y'all support. So
Sound like a whole lot of familiar stories.
man,
Yeah, man. No, that's what's up, man. So how long have you actually been doing your thing with the music?
I've been doing music honestly since I was like 7.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Some of my earliest memories, when I first came out here, you know, we would collect Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You know, we all had that clear folder with all the cards in it.
Yep. I had mine.
Yeah,
I had mine.
I took all those cards out, and I was putting all my lyrics. I would fold them up and put them in there instead of the cards. Yeah, I was a little different, you know.
Okay, yeah,
so they're like, you know, these is for the Pokemon cards. I'm like, no, these are for my rhymes.
Wow.
So I just walked around with a book of rhymes like they were
dope.
Pokemon cards. Yeah,
I like that.
That's
Yeah.
what's up. What age did you actually start writing at?
7.
7.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so I've been pretty good with the pen pretty early.
Do you still remember your first rhyme?
Yes.
You know I'm gonna ask you to spit it real quick.
I'm not gonna do that. I have a reputation. I'm not gonna do that. Let's just say it was very elementary. Very elementary. So,
Hey, it was
childish.
as it
Yeah.
should have been for
Yeah.
7 years old.
Yeah, that's romper room rap.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it was it was bad. It was very elementary, very ABC, very
Right.
cat, hat, mat, fat, rat. Very much that, yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
I mean, it is, but
So you pretty much well seasoned now.
yeah, I would like to say so.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
I would like to
what's
say so.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. So, what actually inspired you to get into doing music? Well, first, let me ask you, what do you actually do? Do you just rap? Do you make beats? Like, what do you do within the music?
Yeah, we were actually talking about this last night in the studio. Most of my followers know me as just an artist, but in actuality, I am artist, producer as well, songwriter, engineer. I mix and master. So anything you hear from me, I do everything myself, 100%.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so it's a lot of hard work. It's very fun. You know, when I try and tell other people that are not in that field what I'm doing, there's like, what? Like, what do you
Yes.
mean hertz and gigabytes and the
right.
bit size? Like you don't know what this is? And, you know what I mean? But to me, it's like, that's common conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I write for myself, for others.
Okay.
Graphic design a little bit,
Okay.
you know, so a lot of my last few projects, I did the graphics for the covers too.
Right.
We do brainstorming on music videos. So the music video that we did, Dangerous, we sat together and came up with the idea for that. So, you
Now
know,
that video was actually really dope. How did you come up with the concept for that track?
so
For the visual.
so okay, well let's start with the track first.
Okay.
So I'm also a barber too. So yeah.
He's a
So
Jamaican.
what don't
He's
you
a
do?
Jamaican.
What don't I don't sell drugs. I don't sell drugs. Don't sell drugs, kids.
Crack is whack.
Right, crack is whack.
So you got 12 job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
The life of an independent artist.
yeah, I'm a DJ too, business owner. So yeah, it's a lot that I do.
We're all very.
Yeah.
Our whole camp is very multi.
We wear a lot of
Like we
hats.
wear a lot of hats.
Yeah, a lot
like
of hats.
Right,
promise you, I'm trying to fire myself from a lot of those
Yeah.
hats.
Yeah, for real.
But we're on our way. We're on
real.
our way.
That's what's up.
So with the track "Dangerous," I'm at the barbershop, and to be honest with you, I have no idea where the sample idea came from. You know, with the Michael Jackson "Dangerous," and so I said, you know what? Let's mix "Dangerous" and drill together.
Okay.
And the person that I was cutting, he's a comedian. His name is Sam Ridley. Shout out to Sam Ridley.
Hey, Sam.
And he, in the middle of his cut, he turned around and was like, "Bro, you serious?" I'm like, I hear it in my head. Just let me run with it. And so I came back, and then that's how "Dangerous" came out. You know, you got the drill sound, the New York sound, and you got a Michael Jackson sample. You know, it worked out. And so the concept of the song is, you know, the mindset that I'm in right now, I'm very dangerous. You know, when I'm focused and I'm concentrating on one particular thing, like
Right.
Yep.
just everybody get out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that-
How I deliver my rhymes is very different. You know what I mean? When I start getting in that dangerous mindset, like anybody can get it. Friend, family. I just met you today. I'm gonna talk about you. You know what I mean? That's part of hip hop.
You do that the Kendrick on him from Control.
100%. 100%. You know what I mean? So with that concept, we just took that same concept for the song and just transitioned it to the video.
Right.
You know,
Gotcha.
so the video is portraying what happens when you get hit with the dangerous bug.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
So you see me in the car freaking out, and then you see me as
Gotcha.
dangerous.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
That shit was dope, man. I'm still waiting on the part 2.
it's coming. We were talking about that last night too.
It's actually coming.
It's
Yeah.
coming.
It's coming. The timing of all this is just impeccable.
It's crazy timing. It's crazy
It's impeccable. Like,
Yeah, perfect timing.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So, who actually inspired you to get into all the 13 things you do in music?
To be honest with you, I got into music so young, I really don't remember, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, I started writing like around 7.
Okay.
But I started producing like at 14.
Okay.
You know, so it was a little window of time. But early memory of me producing, I had a neighbor in the neighborhood. He was producing on a program. I can't remember the name. I think it's called like EJ or Cakewalk or something like that.
Yeah, cakewalk.
Cakewalk, yeah. And so, you know, he would come over to my house and we just make beats. But at the time, it was just a lot of like pre-designed sounds, kind of put them together and then, you know, do what it do.
Oh, yeah.
And so from there, I was like, okay, well, I don't want to wait for him to come over just to get some beats. So I got FL. I've been using FL Studio since it was on a disc.
Oh, wow.
Right? And now you can just buy it and just download it. But, you know, so yeah. I started making beats on my own. I'm like, I don't want to wait for anybody.
Right.
And so I started doing it. All my early beats were straight trash. Like, straight trash.
garbage.
You know what I mean?
That's how you start, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how you
So-
start.
Trial and error.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So from there, I got into, you know, recording myself and engineering myself and mixing and mastering and a lot of trial and error. I was doing music so early, like YouTube really wasn't around.
Yeah. Did you go to school for any of it?
No.
Or all self-taught?
No, all
Hey.
self-taught. Yeah,
Another
I mean,
one like me.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But I mean, now we know we all in YouTube Academy. You know what I mean? So
YouTube University.
yeah,
Yeah.
YouTube University. You know what I mean? So
all there.
a lot of trial and error. Okay, what does this button do? What does this knob do? Okay, don't do that. You know what I mean? Don't push that button. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what it is now. You know, and now you know, if I want to learn something, just hop on YouTube and just figure it out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I also got in a lot of trouble when I was younger. You know what I mean? So when I got in trouble, my mom would take away like my computer, all the plugs, my stereo.
Right.
So when she took my music away, I started drawing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So whatever you take away from me, I'm gonna find something else to do.
A natural creative.
Exactly. Very natural. You know what I mean? So my mom, one of her favorite stories about me is she took away all my fun stuff. There was a cardboard box in my closet. I took the box, I cut it up, and I made my own Monopoly board on the bottom of the box. You know what I mean? I made all my own.
Well, damn.
It was called Rapopoly. So yeah.
Hey, you know they got a Comptonopoly out there?
Yes, they got a
I got
Lancasteropoly
one.
too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they do. I have it in my house. It's still in the plastic. I'm not playing it. It's a collector's item. But yeah, I made my own Monopoly board. You know, like all the pieces on the board were like no limit, cash, money, you know, or whatever.
Man, you should actually like take that.
My mom keeps telling me. I know.
That shit would be
I
hard,
know.
bro.
Yeah,
That
I'm
shit
gonna
would be
do
hard.
it eventually. So
Better
Hell
patent
yeah.
it.
I know I should, but you know, patent takes money. We ain't got that. So
No, that's what's up, man. So who were you listening to growing up?
oh man, it's such a weird list. Early memories. Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I listened to Brandy and Monica. I listened to Earth, Wind and Fire, Anita Baker. Once I started kind of going away from what my parents were listening to, I listened to a lot of Ice Cube. My early CD that I bought for myself was like a Chameleonaire CD.
Right,
People don't even know
there
who
it
Chameleonaire is. Yeah, thank you. Somebody know who he is.
I'm old, man.
I bought a Chameleonaire CD. I bought a Dem Franchise Boys album.
Oh shit.
So,
Yep,
yeah,
in my
I'm-
white tee.
Yeah.
Man, I know what you're talking about. That's my era.
I listened to a lot of The Game, like 300 Bars and Running.
Oh, man.
You know, the documentary.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of Lil Wayne, Cash Money. So it's a very diverse group of music. You
Yeah,
know, so
yeah.
yeah.
Well, who you listening to today?
Without being disrespectful, nobody.
Nobody?
Honestly. Honestly. I mean, my
Once you start making your own shit, that all changes, man.
I mean, it's that, but it's honestly, it's a matter of like, I don't really like what I'm hearing. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna put this out there. I saw the XXL freestyle for 2023. I was not impressed at all.
I haven't been impressed since 2016.
Yeah,
Basically-
there's been no like superstars this year.
None.
Like the industry has not produced
None.
not one superstar this year.
Watered down too much.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of the
honestly,
same
like,
content.
Yeah, like the last superstar was like Cardi B.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But past that, like, you don't really see a lot of superstars. So I spent 6 minutes and 40 seconds. It bothered me so much. I put it in a song.
Time you can't get back.
Get that back. Like, and it was like 6-7 rappers. It was just. I'm like, this is where we at
They're
now.
just putting words
Like,
together.
this is trash.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the Lil Uzi Vert year when he was on there,
Yeah.
I knew it was.
Yeah, it's all downhill from there.
It's done, bro.
You know, so I mean, some people that I am listening to, I'm a big fan of La Russell right now.
Yeah, we talked about him on the
Yeah,
On the last
I'm
pod.
That boy is nasty, man.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Toby right now. Toby Nwigwe
yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Love Toby, and I love that he is unapologetically himself.
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? It's like, I love God, but I'm gonna still punch you in the face if I have to.
Try Jesus.
Try Jesus, don't try me,
Not me.
because I throw hands.
Throw hands.
That's literally one of his
I
songs. In the hook, he says, "Try Jesus, not me," because I throw hands, and I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That
So
remind me of the Gospel Gangsters. You ever heard of that?
yeah, for real. Gospel gangsters, you know what I mean? It's like, we love God, but it's like, if you test me on a bad day,
Yeah.
you know,
can
you
get
get what
it.
you
Yeah.
get.
Yeah. Which was kind of the concept of Dangerous, going back to Dangerous, because
Exactly.
we went from
Exactly.
like the all black at nighttime scene to the all white in the daytime scene.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
Yeah.
both sides.
And that's exactly like kind of the kind of person that I am and the kind of artist that I am. Like, if
Yeah.
we cool. But
Yeah.
like, if we not, you in trouble now.
yeah, you don't
Yeah.
want to get on that side.
You really don't. You know what I mean? Because everybody has a past. You know what I mean? I don't like to show people that side. You know, especially
Yep.
because I'm trying to be. You know, I got a family. You know, I got friends and people that are looking up to me and stuff like that. So I don't want to.
Hey, but sometimes you got to snap on them. You gotta
Sometimes.
you got to remind people what you.
You know
can
what I
do.
mean? I don't like doing that. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's like, oh man, I thought you was just this person. Like, I am, but you
Exactly.
pushing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
No, that's what's up, man.
yeah.
So you named a lot of artists from all the way from Anita Baker, all the way to Cash Money, all the way
Yeah.
to La Russell. So if you had to step in the arena and do a versus battle against any artist, and you got to come out as the
I got to do one with somebody, or who would I put
an
head
artist?
to head?
No, that you would go against,
Oh,
and you
shoot.
have to obviously walk out as the person that wins. Who would that artist be?
Shoot. All the artists I listen to right now are like ahead of the game right now. and they're doing a lot more than what I'm doing right now. But if I had it my way, I would love to do a verse. Oh shoot.
Careful. Be careful.
They might see this.
I know. Man, I don't know. I think, I can't do verses with anybody that I look up to right now. If I do the verses with anybody right now, it'd be people that are like on my level because I'm smoking everybody.
Okay.
So yeah, tell them I said it. I'm smoking everybody.
That's your final answer?
Shameless.
That's my final answer. 100%. Yeah. I mean, in the spirit of hip hop, you know, we can be friends and everything, but once I'm in the studio, we're not friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Like
keep that same mentality.
yeah, like even when you playing basketball, off the court, we can be cool.
Yeah.
On the court, man, women, old, young, don't matter. Like you're a competitor now,
Yeah.
and the objective is to win the game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
If you don't have that confidence, you're not gonna make it. Especially
yeah.
as an independent,
Yeah.
you're not gonna make it.
No,
Right.
I keep that same energy, man. Anybody
Yeah.
that I worked with, you know, like I was telling you earlier, my boy Resurrect.
absolutely. Shout out Resurrect.
You know, and I've told him this to his face. I was like, bro, when you step into my studio, you're not my friend.
Exactly.
I don't like you right now.
Exactly. And the crazy thing is, like, me and Resurrect have had that conversation. It's
Yeah.
like, I love you. But on this side of the studio, we going head to head.
Yeah,
you know what I
for
mean?
real.
May the best man win.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's healthy and honestly, hip hop doesn't have that anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a lot of we just gonna talk
Yeah.
about guns and this and this and that. I'm like, where's the competitiveness in hip hop?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's how the sport
Where's the
was built.
solutions?
where's the
The
solutions?
solutions
Yeah.
and the art. Like we need
Yeah.
to put the artistry back
Right.
in music.
Oh
Like,
man,
we really
so many
need to
things
put the
missing
art
in
back
hip hop.
art.
The competitiveness is missing in hip hop. The art and the creativity, people not even creative anymore.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Everyone wants to ride this line of guns, drugs, women. This and
It's
this and that.
the wave.
Yeah, it's
You
the
know,
wave. But I'm
people
like,
are following the trends versus setting them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
you know what I
Putting
mean?
out
Like,
the wrong message.
right?
Because they're
right.
looking at it and they're just like, oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can, but you're going to have like 15 minutes of fame. And then
Right.
if you
Yeah.
do get signed, the label is going to shelf you
Yep.
Yes.
after a while because
Yep.
you're not producing anything that's catching the
Nothing new.
masses, the eyes of the
Nothing new.
masses.
A lot
Yeah.
of artists right now, they're like, oh, my mixtape is called Big Guns Volume 1. I know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But then you get somebody like Kendrick, it's like Mr. Morales and the Big Steppers. Like, what the hell are you even talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now I want to listen because I'm like, okay, who's Mr. Morales? Who's the Big Steppers?
Exactly. Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, what's
exactly.
going on?
It makes you want to investigate.
Yeah, it makes me want to look into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And hip hop don't have that anymore.
The newest album that I just picked up was Boosie. And the reason being is because he called it the best album. What is it
Yeah.
called? The best album of 2023. I was like,
Yeah.
let me see.
All right, let's see.
Boosie is
the vitality
great
of that.
at marketing.
Man, that man.
He's amazing at it. It's like, oh, it's gonna be the best album. Really? Let me listen to it.
Yep.
Now he got to stream now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he wants you to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
so
a good album though. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel that.
So it is good though.
The best, I don't know, but it's
He's
a good.
always
It's a
been
good one.
a good artist, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
You know
he's
what I
still
mean?
relevant today.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, very much so. You know what? I got to give Boosie his credit. You know what I mean? Going back, you know, I always thought Boosie was kind of different because of his voice. You know, but then as I'm looking at his discography, I'm like, yo, you had a lot of bangers, bro. Like, I slept on.
Yes.
Like a lot. You
Yes.
know what I mean? Even his features, it's like, okay.
I mean,
all
that
right.
man's been
you
around.
out there. You way out there as far as like your antics and stuff like that, but you got fire.
Yeah. I mean, shit. The antics has kept him relevant. Just staying.
100%.
I mean, he's on
He
all these
on, like,
podcasts.
his-
He's
he
on
on-
all these interviews.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
This
And
is
then-
like his what, like 8th Instagram profile? Because IG keeps shutting him down. Like
exactly.
it's working for him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, man. That's hell yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, I was gonna ask you what you do besides music. Well,
Mm-hmm.
what do you do besides music?
Besides music, I do have my own company, my own business, which is still, I mean, it's still music,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
that's the business side of things. You know, we have
JC
JC Reppin'
repping.
LLC. Yeah. We have meetings once a week, even sub meetings now. We have kind of throughout the week. DJ, barber, motivational speaker, dance. Shout out to all the crumpers out there. Because I crump, I love crumping. It's so fun, so fun.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot that I do. Game designing,
You do game designing too?
Yes, I do.
Not the Monopoly board.
No.
No, we have some stuff in the vault that.
Yeah. So one of the things that I do, I actually have created my own card game.
Shit.
So I like having things to do, as you can see.
Yeah.
So but everything that I also said, I also teach too. So I hold classes at my studio, like DJ classes, music production classes, songwriting, stage presence. I teach this stuff.
Yeah.
I've been in probation camps where I teach this stuff. I kind of like a big brother type situation. I have a nonprofit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So trying to give back to the community and bring art back in the proper way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
To kind of stray people away from the typical guns, money, women, boys, whatever.
The shit that's easy to find in the AV.
Real easy. Real easy to find.
Shit.
You know what I mean? So I got my hands in a little bit of everything, or a lot of bit of everything.
Yeah, no, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's good to see you on a positive path.
I appreciate that because at one point it was not that. So I honestly I like doing what I'm doing because, like I said, I have a lot of people that are watching me and that are taking notes of what I'm doing. Young, old. I got people that are older than me, and it's like, yo, you're my inspiration.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just I have to keep going down this path. If I want to see change, you have to be the change.
Yep.
There you go.
So
Facts. That's facts, man.
Couldn't have said it better.
man, appreciate that.
That's what's up, man. So when you step into the studio, what actually gets your juices flowing? Like, what does your creative process look like?
Man, that's a good question. Sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you, when my life is kind of going crazy, I'm not really inspired to do music.
Really?
Because I'm really not. I'm more so focused on making sure that my life doesn't crumble. So I kind of step away from the music a little bit. And I mean, she knows on my team, like if my life is going crazy, I'm like, look, y'all got it. Let me back up a little bit.
Yeah, literally step out and just take a hiatus.
Yeah, I will remove myself from the group chat, literally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when the creativity is there, it's easy. So my creative process, I like to walk around a lot to kind of jog my memory. Not my memory, my thought process.
Yeah.
I take a lot of inspiration from just what's going on in my personal life. I always tell people, like, if you want a good song about your feelings or what you're thinking about, just write it when you're going through it. I can't do it necessarily just because I'm so wrapped up in what I got going on. But once it kind of calms down and I have a hold of what's going on, then I can write about it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because now I have time. Okay, what happened? How did it happen? Why did it happen? What was I thinking? What was I feeling? Now I can go back and put myself back into it. Because for me, it's hard to write in the middle of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not inspired. Go ahead.
Most of that is just the first and second verse.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? Because the solution comes to the third.
Exactly. I can't get to the third verse until I'm out of it.
Until you can get through the first and second verse.
Correct.
You gotta know what you got in front of you. You gotta decipher it, and then you gotta have a plan of attack of how you're gonna conquer it.
Exactly.
That's deep.
Exactly. You got to make sense of what's going on.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Because even with my music, like all my music has a message.
Yeah.
Even if I'm talking about somebody, there's a point to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anything that I'm doing in my life, creativity, work, family, whatever, I gotta wait until I'm out of it to write about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I just learned that about myself like recently. Like, okay, I thought I can write while I'm in it, I can't.
Yeah.
So I usually wait until I'm out of that. But once I'm out of it, my mind is clear. It's easy.
All day.
Easy.
All day long.
Yeah, all day. Another thing that I do is, I like to look at some of my favorite artists for inspiration, like what they're doing. Not in the sense of taking from them and their creativity, but more so in the sense of, okay, let me see what they're doing business-wise. They're still pushing, they're still advertising, they're still marketing, they're still going.
Right.
So, like, you know what, be like, get up, bro. Like, keep going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's usually what I do in my creative process. Like I take a look at what I'm going on in my life and what I'm doing in my life, and I'll look at some other people like LaRussell, for example, or Toby.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like if I see them still going, I got to keep going too.
Yeah. That's what's up. Hell yeah, man. What's something that you've read or something that you've watched, whether interview, book, whatever, that's inspired you lately?
Right now, I'm real big on Get the Cheat Code podcast.
Okay.
Real big on that. And what they do, it's 3 people. It's Kingpin, Windy Day, and he calls himself Ferrari. And they just talk about the music industry, the business side.
I think I followed them on Instagram.
Yeah.
They be giving away some
Oh my
game,
gosh.
man.
Oh my gosh.
That shit-
Gems.
Yes.
And so I started following on Instagram, and then I started watching. I subscribed. I'm watching on YouTube. I'm like, I'm just sitting stuck. Like, dang.
Like
they
pause, write that down.
Yeah,
Pause,
like,
write that down.
like for real. Like they dropping knowledge, you know. And I watch it because I'm more than an artist. I'm a businessman too.
Right.
I got to know what the heck I'm doing. You know, if you give me a contract, what am I looking at?
Yeah.
You know, they talk about marketing, promotion, business, split sheets. They talk about creativity, branding.
They teach you how to maneuver, man.
They teach,
Yeah.
man, and people sleeping on it.
Yeah.
They people think like I'm gonna make a song and get famous. No, you're not. There's so much more to it.
Like I stress all the time, you need a strategy.
Yeah.
You need a plan.
And that's what they talk about. They talk about strategy, how to do it, who to call, how to get up every morning and check your email, check your phone, put the phone down. Oh man! So
it as a
get the
business.
Cheat Code podcast. That's what I'm on. Tough. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely, I admire what they're doing.
Man, big time.
Who are some of your biggest supporters?
Some of my biggest supporters right now is really just my team. Honestly,
She's like, hello.
right here.
it's really so. It's 2 groups of people. It's my team, and then my family.
Right.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's really all I need. You know what I mean?
Right.
I got my team. They help me, and my team is very unique. You know, in most teams that you're on, it's everybody following one person, one idea, which in the most, for the most part, that's the truth.
Yeah. Right.
But for my team in particular, yeah, it's that. But we're also supporting everybody else.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So right now, like my brother Jupiter, he dropped a Crump album.
Okay,
You know?
okay.
So right now, all the attention in my company, even though it's my company, focuses on him now.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It's
Yeah.
his turn.
And then
You know,
and then
you know
when
when to, yeah.
yeah, and so like even Devon, she had a couple events going. She had a webinar, and then she had another event that was in person. So okay, we're gonna pause on YB. Everybody focus on Devon. That's what my company does, and
Yeah.
and companies don't do that. Everybody's like, no, we're gonna focus on you and what you got going
Yeah,
on.
and if what you don't have going on doesn't directly benefit what we have, what the leader has going on, then we're not doing it.
Yeah, and one thing that I stress with my company and my team, I'm like, it's not about me. This is my brainchild, but it's not about me.
Right.
You know what I mean? What JC Reppin' is, it's so much bigger than just a cool name, a cool logo, or whatever. It's like, no, we're supporting everybody,
Yeah.
everything. We support each other.
What does the JC stand for?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit.
Yep,
There it
100%, absolutely.
There it is.
Yeah, I saw
need
your
to
boy
rock
pop
that.
up. He was like, "Oh, yeah." Like I said, that's what I
Kind
am.
of figured it, that.
Yeah.
That's what it meant.
Yeah, JC
But
Reppin'.
I'm with it now.
Yeah.
I'm rocking that.
100%.
I need to find out where to give
Yes, sir.
that at.
Yes, sir.
It's it's really a community. Like we have
Yeah.
a really good community of people who all have, these different ideas and like these different companies that kind of come together and like work interchangeably. Like
Yeah.
they all work
dope.
That was a big
together
word.
to
Interchangeably.
I wasn't sure if I was going to survive
was-
through the whole word, but I did it.
That was a good one. I gotta
So-
take that.
No sweat. But yeah, like I think the culture that we're building with,
Yeah.
with JC Reppin', DIA, and like, Huncho Lifestyle and all these different brands that work
Yeah.
together collaboratively, like the culture that we're building is like a really good culture.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. What I want to show with my company and my brand is, okay, so I'm paraphrasing the Bible right now. And in the Bible, it says to be as wise as a serpent. You know what I mean? A serpent in the Bible is very devious, is very sneaky, is very cunning. You know what I mean? I'm not going to like sly you out of your money, nothing like that, but I'm being very, very wise with what I'm doing. I'm being very strategic with what I'm doing. I could have named my company Jesus Christ Reppin', but that takes the fun out of figuring it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So people was like, oh man, YB, what's JC Reppin' stand for? Okay, well, if you listen to the music, if you follow me, if you look at my team, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, I can tell you, but I mean, what's the fun in that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you're a Christian, but you got tattoos. Yeah, I do.
Hey.
You got piercings. Yeah, you used to gangbang. Yeah, I do. You know what I mean? And I got a few wine coolers in the fridge. You want one? You know what I mean?
Most of the people in the Bible that
Come on.
that the stories
Have
about
a church right now.
Talk about it.
done had
They were vulgar.
They were
They were vulgar. Yeah, murderers, killers,
and
prostitutes.
Yes.
What?
You know, but
you know what I'm saying?
You start somewhere, but see, that's why Jesus Christ, he's a redeemer.
Come on.
He come to redeem.
That's it.
You know, so
And that's what I'm doing with my brand. Exactly.
You're redeeming through Jesus Christ
Exactly.
in your music.
Exactly. And that's what I do.
can
Anytime
help
you see me,
someone else redeem by the things you do.
yes. Anytime you see me, I'm not gonna bash you over the head with a Bible. I keep it on me. Don't get it twisted. I keep it on me. But I'm not gonna hit you over the head with it. You know what I mean? If you want to go to Dave and Buster, let's go to Dave and Buster. It's like I'll tell you. It's like if you want to play this game, I'm gonna kick your ass. But in Jesus' name.
But in Jesus'
But in love.
In love. You feel what I'm saying? Like I am what I like to show people. It's like you don't have to be this button up, with that, like that version of Christianity that's gone.
Yeah.
That's old.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like the version of Christianity that I want to show you is like I love you with the love of God. If you into whatever you into, I'm not gonna hate on you. Like.
Right.
For what? I got a pass too. You know what I mean? If you still in it and I'm not, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like let's walk this thing out together.
Yeah.
That's what Christianity's supposed to be. It's like, oh, I drink, I smoke, I'm gay. So I love you anyway. Let's go get a burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Still
Like,
gotta eat.
like what? Like I'm upset because you gay. Like you want a gay burger? Like what's the point?
Not a gay
Like if we cool, we cool. Like I don't care. You feel what I'm saying? Like I love you. You are who you are. I am who I am. That ain't gonna change nothing. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
you
that's
a
real
thief
talk,
and I keep my let me make sure I got my wallet if we hanging out. You know what I'm saying? But we can still kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of Christianity that I want to put. That's what JC Reppin ultimately is.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You know what I mean? Half of my team, my company, half of them are saved, half of them are not. You feel what I'm saying? Like we still on the same team. Like it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to show people like you can love God and still keep your people around you. Because honestly, I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this. That's perfectly fine. A lot of Christians are hypocrites.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want to hang out with they only want to hang out with Christians. Like, oh, I don't listen to that heathen music. Yes, you do.
That's
They
not
ostracize.
That's not what the Bible tells you.
That's not what it's about.
The
You feel what I'm
Bible
saying?
tell you to go out and make disciples of all
Come on.
nations.
That's it.
So in my record label, to be on my label, you got to be discipled.
Yeah.
You know, and they love it.
Absolutely.
I got artists that came to my label just for the fact that we follow Christ.
The culture.
Big facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the Bible, it talks about Paul. He's like, for the Jews, I'll be a Jew. For the Gentile, which would be like the heathens or whatever, I'll be a heathen. You know what I'm saying? However we can talk, let's talk. I'll meet you here, and then we'll walk from there.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
There
Like
you
with
go.
JC Reppin, I'll meet you here. Now let's walk from there.
Right.
That's it.
Amen. I love your movement.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Nah, that's what's up, man.
Yes, sir.
I admire it. I
appreciate that.
How long have you actually been running your company?
It's a baby company. 2 years. I'm very proud of that. 2 years.
good.
2021.
That's good.
Yeah, I've had the vision for it for a long time. It was actually one of my first tattoos. It's on my arm.
Yeah.
It was something that it was a brand before it was actually a company.
Gotcha.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've been JC Reppin for a long time. You know what I mean?
dope.
But as far as getting it LLC, operating agreement, okay, the mission statement and all this other stuff, 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah,
man.
2 years.
Was it really 2 years?
2 years, 2021.
Oh.
Next year it'll be 3 years.
We became established in the same year. I didn't know that.
Happy birthday.
It will be in November 17th, I think.
Okay.
It'll
Yeah,
be-
JC Reppin's birthday is January 11th.
Damn, that's what's up,
January
man.
11th. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
That's dope to see somebody doing something out here.
Positive.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of me out here. It's not a lot of us out here.
Yeah.
Us, everybody in this room. It's not a lot of us. You know what I mean? Everybody, they want to, get an LLC, but they don't really know what to do with it.
Right.
We had a meeting with the mayor, and just the stats on businesses that shut down in the first year was crazy. It was like 40-50% of businesses that shut down in the first year.
Wow.
And then the number gets higher, as the years go on. It's like, why even start an LLC? You know what I mean? Like, do you have a plan, or you just wanted to make an LLC because it sounds cool?
Yeah, I think that most people start LLCs because it's become a trend now.
Yeah.
Like, it's become a trend to legitimize. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, but do you even know why you're legitimizing?
Right.
Do you know why you're doing that?
exactly. Like,
do you know what LLC stands for?
I was just.
There
Do you know LLC? Do you know DBA? Do you know an S corp? Do you know how to file taxes? Like, then you probably shouldn't even do an LLC, bro.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't get past the first round of fees
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
For
starting.
real. For real. They don't have a plan to make money. All they
Yeah.
think is like, I got an LLC, I'm gonna make some money. Like,
Until
do
they-
you-
Like, you got to pay yearly, you got to
know-
pay
Exactly.
quarterly.
Exactly.
You have to pay all
800
these
every
things.
year.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
all these filing fees.
Yeah, exactly. And so like, all right, you're gonna start a clothing line. All right, all the money you make in your clothing line is going right back into the clothes, right?
Got
You
to.
ain't making no money like the first year or two.
Yeah.
So do you have a plan on to pay them taxes? Because your t-shirts ain't doing it right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm
selling
saying?
enough.
Yeah, you're not selling enough. You don't know how to market and promote yourself. You know what I mean? So a lot of businesses fail because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. No,
Marketing
it's true,
is
man.
the cornerstone of any business,
That's
Facts.
and I will die on that hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's when you go to DigiView.
And that's when you go to DigiView. The perfect commercial. Like,
Shout out to
Shameless
Josh
plug.
Ginsburg.
That's right. Shameless plug. I like that for sure.
That's how we do around here.
Yeah, I feel it.
Nah, that's what's up, man. I'm very proud of you guys. Just seeing like the steps that you guys are taking to actually become just a force. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We definitely got to
that.
collaborate. And
Easy call.
see what we can
Easy
get
call.
going. You know, we got a lot of stuff going on as well.
sure.
So I think it all kind of like blends together.
Absolutely.
Somewhere down the line
For
for
sure.
sure. All right, man. How often do you collaborate with other artists?
Oh man, not often.
not often
Yeah.
enough.
Not often.
She seems upset about that.
Well, there's a reason behind that. I don't collaborate with a lot of artists because, respectfully and disrespectfully, I don't like a lot of artists. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I don't like what I'm hearing. Not only that, our two brands don't match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have a lot of people that want to collaborate with me, but if what I'm looking at with your brand doesn't match what I'm doing, it's going to be a problem. You know, or if we can't even have a conversation of understanding. You know, sometimes like I don't mind working with an artist, like if, because in my music I don't cuss. You know, but in your music, if you decide to cuss, but I mean, at least if we both come into this song understanding where I am and where you are,
Yeah.
we can work.
Yeah.
But a lot of artists won't even get that far. Oh, I'm gonna be me regardless. Like we're not gonna work, bro. We're not. If we can't have a grown, mutual conversation, mature conversation, we're not even gonna get that far.
Yeah.
To the studio. You know what I mean? So a lot of artists. There are some that I want to work with that we've been kind of building a relationship over the years.
Okay.
You know, I'm not the kind of artist that were, oh, you're dope. Let's do a song. I want to build a relationship.
It's
Okay,
got to
well,
mean something.
Yeah.
that, and it's got to mean something. Like, okay, well, how are you outside the studio? Like, what are you doing? Like, are you into anything that I need to be concerned about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to know because, like, if I'm partnering with you, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, some might happen.
everything's partnering.
He might
Yeah.
be wanted by
Exactly.
Exactly.
And then you spilling all your crime secrets on my song. Now I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I just became accessory to this.
Right? Like, I'm like, oh,
Don't need nobody rolling up to the show
Or you
or
picking-
nothing like
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah, that part.
picking up their beefs too.
exactly.
Yeah,
And I don't
yeah.
want that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here's a famous example. When Drake dropped his Scorpion album, there was a song on there he did with Michael Jackson, right? So the song was cool. And I really liked the song. It's one of my favorite songs from Drake.
Yeah.
But what happened was as time passed, all these cases and all these files started coming up again from Michael Jackson, which made Drake look bad. So Drake took the song down.
Got you.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that. Like, if I put a song out there, I want to leave it there.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Or even like a lot of like Tory Lanez right now. A lot of people that's associated with
Oh.
Tory Lanez, they're like, didn't you do a song with Tory? No. You feel me?
no.
Get that out of here.
Yeah, it's like, get that out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that. So, you know, I'm very particular with who I work with. I need to know, one, are you talented?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
where do you stand, spiritually,
Because
mentally?
you're putting your name on that shit too.
100%.
Yeah.
And we as a team, as a company, like we got somewhere that we're going.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if what you're doing ain't lining up with where you're going, if you just like a hot thing right now, like I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And that just further drives my point from our last discussion of, you asked me like, how do you choose the artist that you work with? Well, Mr. YB here has definitely set the bar
Gotcha.
for the
Gotcha.
artist that I work with because he's my first one.
Got you.
So it's like if your work ethic and the things that you stand for and everything don't really match with like what I've already worked with or what my agency stands for, then it's just not a good match.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
you got to have the work ethic too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times I find myself outworking a lot of people. You know what I mean? I want to collaborate with someone that's working just as hard, if not harder than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I'm up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not expecting everybody to do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, let's just say if I'm up at 2 or 3 in the morning, then like you wake up at like 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get up until 9, you know, or at least 8 o'clock. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're getting up early and you hit the pavement running, okay, let's talk.
Yeah.
Because you got the work ethic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like working with lazy people. It's a lot of lazy artists out here.
Yep.
You know, it's a lot of entitled artists that are out here. I don't want to work with anybody that feels entitled. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you too good to to get in the mud and get dirty, I don't want to work with you. I don't care how dope you are. Yeah, or sell your own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't get in the mud with me, I don't want to work with you. If you too pretty, you want to get your nails done, because I'm a work, I'm a hustle, I'm a grind. If you don't do the same thing, then we're not gonna work.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
I respect it, man.
Yeah.
I respect it. A lot of the stuff that you're saying right now, a lot of artists need to hear. That's why
real.
I'm just letting you talk.
Well,
It's a lot of lazy artists. Yes, sir.
what are you working on now?
What I'm working on right now, I'm so excited about this. I've been waiting on this question.
Let's go.
So I had my my album come out last year. It's called Can I Be Honest? And what I'm working on right now actually stems from me looking at the industry as it is right now.
Wow.
And so I've been looking at a lot of podcasts. One in particular, I saw a Busta Rhymes interview, and he was like, "Man, music is too serious right now." You know, and that's no diss to the conscious, because we need that too.
Yeah.
But what he said was too serious as far as like guns, drugs, and I'm gonna run up in your house and rob you. It's like y'all 16 years old talking about robbing people for what?
The wrong message. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I get it, but wrong message. You feel what I'm saying? So Buster was like, let's get back to when we was having fun. Early 2000s, Busta, Ludacris, Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's have some fun. You know what I mean? Let's get back to rapping. You know, where's the skill?
Yeah.
So with this mixtape, I don't have a title yet. I'm coming up with that. But title coming soon. With this mixtape, we're going back to having some fun. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I said, I make all my beats.
Yeah.
So the beats that I'm making, I'm taking songs from artists that I love or songs from artists that I love. I'm flipping them. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very much like mixtape Wheezy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then even with the content, I'm not necessarily gonna rap about anything that's gonna make you sit in the corner and cry and meditate.
right.
Like, no, we just gonna have. I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna throw some bars out there. Let's have some fun. You know,
Yeah.
like I said,
Yeah.
it's very much Lil Wayne, no ceilings.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
dedication.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just have some fun.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's rap. Let's get back to, you know what I mean? When you listen to, as an artist, when you listen to my music, I want to make you get back in the studio.
Right.
Like, yo, that nigga was spitting. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, get back in the studio.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
So that's what we're working on right now. We had a very, very productive meeting yesterday. I'm so proud of my team.
That's right.
We're talking about marketing, advertising, what Instagram's going to look like, what YouTube and TikTok is going to look like,
Right.
music videos and promo, like all type of stuff that, you know, just we have it planned out all the way until November.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
well, really the end of the year, honestly.
Right, that's dope.
You know, so yeah. I mean, we we started on a whiteboard. We filled up the whiteboard. Then we started writing on my mirrors. Filled up the mirrors. We started taking notes, and so we got a lot of good stuff coming. It's gonna be really dope. A lot of visuals, a lot of creativity coming from myself and from the team, honestly.
Yeah.
Right.
And I keep mentioning my team because, like I said, it's not just me.
I was going to point. I wanted to say something about that. Yeah. So
By all means.
that's dope.
Yeah.
Because the fact that you actually
Yeah.
have a team and people that are behind you and you're behind as well,
Mm-hmm.
man, that's what makes a successful artist. You know what I'm saying? Like even
Absolutely.
if when you look at the famous people out there, Kevin Hart, he's been rocking with the same group of
Same people.
You know what I'm saying? Since he started. You know what I mean?
Big facts.
And look at Kevin Hart today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
you know what I mean? Look at Kevin Hart. Same people. Any Adam Sandler movie you see, same actors.
group.
Same
group.
actors.
Yeah.
From day one.
Yep.
Tyler Perry too.
Tyler Perry, same actors.
Same groups.
You see what I'm saying? You look at some of these artists, like you got YG. He been working with the same artist, DJ Mustard.
Yep.
Ty Dolla $ign. You know,
Yep.
same artist. You know what I mean? Timbaland and Missy. Same people from day
Same-
one.
exactly.
Battle Cat
Nothing.
and Snoop.
Battle Cat and Snoop. You feel me? Same people. You know what I'm saying? So
Look
with
at
me,
even Bad Boy.
Yeah.
Bad Boy, like Little Kim and all them, they
Yeah.
all lived in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
And they built an entire era of music.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You
real
look
shit.
at if you know the story about where Timbaland and Aaliyah and Jodeci and all of them, they was all in the same house.
Yeah.
It was called, I think it was called The Basement. They was all in the same house. You know, all had completely different careers, but they was all in the same house.
Yeah.
That's what I'm building with JC Reppin'. It's all different LLCs. I got mine, DIA, Huncho Lifestyle, Bugaboo, everything that everybody got going on.
Yeah.
But we're all in the same house. You know what I mean? And you like, y'all pushing JC Reppin', I'm pushing DIA, I'm pushing Jupiter, I'm pushing Marissa, I'm pushing everybody.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. So yeah,
That's how it should be, man.
That's dope.
That's a blessing right there, man.
appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell
I
yeah.
love it.
Appreciate that.
All right, man. I got 2 more questions for you.
Go for it.
The first one, where can the people find you?
Hi. So I just got back on TikTok.
Yes, we are on the ticks of the talks.
Right. So I say I just got back because I hate to say it, Android people, I'm sorry. I went
Being
from
attacked
Android.
right now.
I feel attacked. Triggered.
I went from
Triggered.
Android to iPhone. I'm sorry. I had to. I went from Android to iPhone, so I had to download TikTok again, and I did not have my username and password.
Wow.
So I forgot. So I was off of TikTok for a minute. So I just got back in like 3 days ago.
Okay.
So I'm on TikTok. On TikTok is YB Terrion, Terrion.
Okay.
Instagram, this is YB. YouTube, you can type in the same thing, YB Terrion or JC Reppin'. I think that's really it right now. I'm not really on Facebook like that. I'm gonna capitalize on what's really popping right now. So TikTok, YouTube, Instagram is really what I'm pushing right now.
Website?
Okay.
Website, Lord, that's why she's here. Website, jcreppin.com. jcreppin.com. You'll find my last 2 projects up there. We also like to do the Proud to Pay. You know what I mean? So you can pay literally whatever you want, as small as $1 or as much as 100. Thank you in advance. You know what I mean? We allow people to let them decide what the value is. You know, how much does this mean to you?
I think that's going to be like a future business model for this industry.
It is.
man. You know,
We're just on the beginning
Absolutely.
of it. Me,
Yeah.
La Russell, Nipsey Hussle,
Yeah.
RIP to Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much using it for my entire artist repertoire for DIA. So all the artists that we represent, we're pretty much going to go that route of Proud to Pay.
I think it's smart. You know, because you're going to probably get more people that support you to pay you more than what you expect.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
we definitely have.
Yeah.
It's actually surprising, actually.
Yeah,
So
it is, yeah.
we had a album release party in October last year, and the entire album release party was paid primarily from people buying the album.
Damn.
I didn't pay not 1 penny out of pocket. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and that party was not cheap.
Wow.
So yeah, people went to the website, they bought the music, and all the money that we generated from the album went straight to the album release. So I made money from the music, but it just went straight to the album release. I didn't make any money off of it, but I didn't pay for it either.
Exactly. Well, yeah.
You know?
No, that's you got to reinvest in yourself. Do
Yeah,
the right
absolutely. So I mean, it's a blessing because you can actually see like how much people value what you got going on.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and of course some people they don't have it like that. You know, like
Yeah.
look, I only got a couple dollars. That's fine. You know,
Right.
but then some people, I think the most that somebody paid for my album was like $50.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like I'm cool with that. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing. So yeah, all the social media platforms, jcreppin.com. That's where I'm putting my next mixtape. So keep that website on deck, jcreppin.com.
We'll make sure we put it in the
That's it right
description
there.
below.
Absolutely,
yes.
jcreppin.com.
That's what's up, man. Yep. Oh, you pulled it up right there. Yep.
Yeah, and shameless plug, she designed the website.
Hey.
Yeah, shameless plug.
Again, multiple hats. I'm trying to fire myself. I'm
Yeah.
trying to just be the A&R. That's it.
Yeah, so we
trying.
we kind of tag team on the website. So like she did the bulk of it. I'll go in, I'll make some changes. If I'm unavailable, she'll do it.
Yep.
Neither one of us do web design. You know, we do what we got to do.
Yeah.
Until we actually find a web designer,
Yeah.
we got to finesse it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But at least you're getting that shit done.
Absolutely,
And I think
absolutely.
that's like a good message to take away from today. Like, get the shit done.
Just
You
get
know
it
what I'm
done.
saying?
To get it done.
There's no
Yeah.
excuses.
Just do
Just get it done.
Yep.
Stay
Yeah.
grinding.
Yep. Just do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah.
No, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
The last question, when I came up with this question, I wanted to leave these podcasts on a positive note and an inspirational note. So the question is, what is the message or the impact that you want to leave behind?
The message, I think at this point in my life, the message is there's no excuse. There's no excuse.
Yes.
If you have 10 fingers, 10 toes, even if you're missing a couple. if you honestly, but I've seen people with way less than what I have and still doing more than what I'm doing.
Yeah.
If you are still alive, no matter how alive you are, if you are still alive, you can still do it.
Yes.
There's no excuse.
Amen.
You know, I was talking to an artist and they were like, "Oh, I need a full production team." No, you don't. Like, you have a phone, don't you? There's your production team.
Boom.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't have the money to promote my music as much as I want to. Instagram is free.
Yep. I did a whole, on this same broken phone right here, in 2020, I did a 365 challenge where I dropped a verse every single day for an entire year.
See?
On this phone.
That's 300 videos.
Yeah.
This broken ass phone.
You feel me? That's content. You feel what I'm saying? There's no excuse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I don't have a car. Okay, well, hop on a bus.
Yeah.
Ride a scooter. You know, walk.
Start walking.
Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not above. Oh man, I'm YB. Like, okay, cool, but I can still walk. I can still catch an Uber. I can ask for a ride. I can ride the bus. I'm not big enough to. I'm not too big to where I'm like I won't hop on a bus. Of course I will. It's $150. Save me some money.
My uncle told me one thing. He said, "You're responsible for everything that happens in your life." He said, "If you didn't get there, it's because you didn't want to get there.
Facts.
You didn't do it
Facts.
because you didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And you didn't get it because you didn't put the work in.
That's
to get
facts.
it.
Yep.
And you can't blame anybody else but yourself.
Ain't nobody but yourself.
What's that one saying? The successful will say that they're self-made, or I forget how it goes. Anyways,
I have no idea.
successful will always claim that they're self-made, but the ones that were not successful, they don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the message.
Everybody's
is-
self-made at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, if you are still alive, if you are above ground, you can do it.
Yeah.
Period. You know what I
Should
mean?
be doing it.
Should be doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's a guy, like, even on YouTube right now, like, I think he got like one arm. He has some other disabilities, but he out there rapping. He's going viral right now. He's
You seen the
spitting.
dude from the Odd Squad?
Wow.
I don't know.
There's a dude. Okay, so there's a group called Odd Squad. One of them's albino. The other one has no arms, no legs. These dudes are fucking killing it. Look them up. Odd Squad.
I'm gonna definitely check into that.
Wow.
Yeah. So
But
it's
see,
like,
that's exactly my point.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of these artists like LaRussell or Toby, you know, they started with phones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They started with a small camera crew or a small team. You know what I mean? I think Toby's team, like when he started, was like 6 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now
I'm
look
like,
at his productions. Those fucking videos.
full on production.
Yeah, yeah.
My God.
You know what I'm
Full-on
saying?
productions,
Like
yep.
Man.
just start, just do it. Ha.
I shot a video with video effects. It's an app called Video Effects
Yeah.
Yeah.
on my phone.
Facts.
Everybody,
They-
if you have a smartphone, you have an entire computer in your pocket. And
Easy.
I'm coming from like self-taught. I used to use Dreamweaver. Okay, we didn't have Wix, we didn't have GoDaddy. We had Dreamweaver. We were coding shit. Okay,
Yeah.
so you know, if you have a smartphone, you have an entire computer in your pocket, and you can just do it. Like there's really
None.
There's
They
no
got tripods,
excuse.
you know, $50 get you a tripod. You know what I
Shit,
mean?
there's cheaper
Or if
ones, too.
even if you don't got a tripod, get a box and just set your phone up there, hit record.
Okay.
Like you really have no excuse.
Mount it up.
Yeah, exactly.
And I
So-
used to be like really like hard headed about it because, you know, I did come from this. I came from the laptop. Everything, all production came from the laptop. So when this was starting to become the thing, I was very like resistant to that. And I was like, no, like we have to do it professionally on the computer. Like these are the professional programs.
Yeah.
But then after a while, it's like once content demand got bigger and bigger, and
Shit,
it's like,
this is
okay,
how
maybe
you-
it's
yeah.
more efficient to just go ahead and use this.
Unless you have
know?
a full-time videographer and a full-time
Exactly.
editor.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta get
Exactly.
your shit done.
Yeah.
Just get it done.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hell yeah, man.
Real.
Yeah.
YB Terrion.
Yes, sir.
It's divine.
Yes.
Y'all ain't leaving until we hear some bars. All right, so I appreciate you guys for coming through, but this is the part where we get into the Freestyle Friday, top
Bet.
tier Freestyle
go.
Fridays.
Myself.
YB Terrion.
Got a fire extinguisher because you might need it for your
Man,
mic.
Don't roast my mics like that, bro.
Nah, we good.
All right, here we go. Mr.
All right.
YB, go ahead and get to him.
All right. I be doing so much I don't know when to chill. Answer my parents, I can never be still. Fell to the bottom like my name was Jill. Now I'm climbing back up to be king of the hill. Start from the ground. I know the deal. Got rid of everything, had to rebuild. Mentioning God is a part of the deal, but killing these rappers, I do it for thrills. I'm still here, so my city got a spotlight. Can you polar bear with me like frostbite? Question yourself if you think that I'm not tight. Shoestring flow, YB is not tight. Tell me who run the city if it's not I. My own lane. I don't care about the top 5. If you want to see where the sauce at, stop by. Dog, when you pee on the rug, boy, I'm outside. That's all I'm gonna give you right now.
There it is.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
YB, man, I appreciate you guys for coming through. YB,
course.
Miss Divine,
Yes,
my
sir.
co-host of the day.
Yeah.
All right, another episode of the Top Tier Podcast, and we out.
We out. I appreciate y'all. It's fun.
Dope.
There it is. That was a good episode,
That was
man.
nice.
I like
was
that
a real
shit.
good episode.
I appreciate that.
Thank you for having us again.
Like that.
Of course,
Right.
of course.
Thank you. And man,
I
good
didn't
luck
even
with
talk
everything
about
y'all
Average
doing.
Joe.